Hi guys, Wendy here. In this video we're going to draw Camila Cabello, so let's get started. With Camila, we're going to first start by drawing her face. So I'm going to start about right here, and I'm going to basically be drawing the bottom of a U. So come about right here, and I'm going to start, bring down, slight curve, come to the other side about right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and connect it with a long dip in this curve because she has a very thin, long face. So there, nice and deep for this U. So then from there, I'm going to start to draw her eyes. So in this area where I started towards the edge, I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. And same thing on the other side, towards the edge. And then we're going to make them draw so cute eyes. So I'm going to come in here, draw two small circles for highlights, and a curved line at the bottom, and shade in the top. And the lines at the bottom. So same thing on here, two small circles for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. If you guys have been enjoying all my celebrity drawings, please check out my celebrities playlist for all the singers and actors that have drawn over the years. Okay, and then lines at the bottom. So there, and then we're going to come in here and give her some gorgeous lashes. So I'm going to come to the edge right here, and I'm just going to curve out 3 of them. So 1, 2, and 3. So the middle one will be a little bit longer, and the last one will be the shortest. You can come in here and thicken it up. And so same thing on this side. So 1, and then a longer one, and then a smaller, shorter one. There. And then we're going to come up here and we're just going to draw her brow. So it's just a soft curve. I'm going to come up about right here. And I'm just going to draw an arch over her eye. And so same thing on this side, right there. There. And now to give her a sweet smile, so I'm going to come in this area and just curve it up a tiny bit and cap it off. Okay, so now we can go ahead and draw her hair. So I'm going to come up just kind of towards the center. So this is my center. I'm just going to come off a little bit to the right. I'm just going to give myself a point. And from there, this is where I'm going to start her hairline. So I'm going to bring down a curve all the way back down to where I started and flare it out. So same thing on this side. Just curve it a little bit and flare it out. Go back in there and fix. Okay, so then from there I'm going to imagine her hairline's right here. So I'm just going to give myself a slight angle. Angle go up about right there. And in this area, I'm going to give it a little dip, and so that's where her hair is going to start to separate. And I'm going to go up on this side and up on this side. Okay, so then from here, I'm going to bring it down for her gorgeous long hair. So I'm going to start to dip it down a little bit here and bring out a curve. So same thing on this side. As you get closer to her eye area, just come in a little bit more and then flare it out. Gonna add some details right here. Okay, so then let's add some. It's always a little bit harder with the Sharpie because it's so thick. Pencil is always nicer. Okay, so then from there, let's draw her little outfit before we finish off the rest of her hair. So I'm going to come in the center right here and give her a long neck right in the center. And we're going to flare it out for her shoulder. Okay, now I'm come in here and I'm just going to give her a little curve for a neckline. Come back in with another curve for the collar. And so then from there, I'm going to kind of imagine her armpits would be about right here on both sides, so in the center. Just give myself a point. And from there, I'm going to start to draw her flapper dress that I'm giving her. So I'm going to come out right here, and it's going to be layers basically with these fringes. So I'm going to come in here and just draw my first layer. I'm just going to slightly curve it out a little bit. About that much, and then I'm going to come in and kind of connect it very softly. So I'm going to come in here once again with another layer. So it's as if you're kind of drawing this angle, slight angle, but it's with layers. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue all that. Okay, so before I finish the rest of her dress, I know she has this hand that's on her hip. So I'm going to have to stop and draw that first. So I'm going to come in here and finish off her sleeves. So I'm going to flare this out a little bit because there is some fringes here too. Give it maybe one little fringe and just tuck that back in. One little fringe and tuck it in. And then I'm going to go in there later with a thinner Sharpie to do all the details. But from there, let's draw her hand. So I'm going to come in this area and I'm going to curve out a hand right here that's going to be on her hip. So right there, I'm going to start to, let's see, there, start to curve it in. Angle it. And then from here, I'm going to bring out her fingers down, connect it and curve it out. Okay, so then I have that one hand in, and come in here, just draw two very thin lines for some fingers. And so then I can continue her dress. So notice as I'm drawing the inside, I don't want a harsh line that goes all the way across because they are fringes. That's why I'm just kind of drawing it in and kind of leaving the space in the center open, and then very thinly you can add another little line inside. So that way it's not too stiff with all these hard layers. So come back out once again. I think I have one more layer to go. And the last one. So you flare out that one a little bit more and go ahead and connect it at the bottom. Okay, so come in here very lightly. And then let's draw her other hand. So her other hand, I'm just going to have it right next to her. Very simple, just all the way straight down. And about right here, I'm going to flare it out a little bit for her fingers. And come back in here for a thumb and just tuck it back in. Okay, so then from there, let's draw her gorgeous long legs. So I'm going to come in this area in the center, and this one's just going to be a little bit more straight on, and this one's going to angle out a little bit. So that's the two angles you want. And right here, I'm going to bring it in. So I'm just going to taper as I go down. This one's going to come in and taper in as I go down. Okay, so now I'm going to start to flare it out. Right there, I'll flare it out for her feet. And I'm going to bring it to a point for her heels. And I'm going to come in here and draw a curve. And then she has a little strap right here on the ankles. And then this one right here, she'll keep going down. And this one I'm going to come out a tiny bit, just give it a slight angle. So it's going to angle out this way. But once again, tapering, connecting at a point. And then once again, same thing, curve. And a curve for her strap. Okay, so we got her legs in. Now to finish off her hair. So I'm going to come in this area and just curve it all the way down. Just bring it all the way down and just close it off. That, and so same thing over here. Like that. Okay, so that is pretty much it, and now I'm going to go in here and draw all the little details for the fringe, and I'm going to switch to a thinner Sharpie. So now I'm using a thinner Sharpie, and I'm just going to come in here and flick out all these little lines that start from the bottom. So I'm just going to go up. If only the Sharpie would work first. Okay, there. So I'm just going to come in this area, and some are going to be longer. Some are going to be shorter. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that for all the dress. So there, that's my Draw So Cute version of Camila Cabello. And this little dress right here is the red flapper dress that she wears in her Havana music video. So hopefully you guys love how it turned out. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up and share it. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.